Hello Slayers, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know, I started a new tier called Big Bad. It's where you could request a movie for me to react to. There's only 2 slots a month. Right now, one is chosen. I don't know when you're watching this where it'll be, but my first Big Bad is Joe Lancaster, and he requested that I watch Pride, 2014. I've never heard of this movie. I didn't watch the trailer. With anything, I always kind of like going in blind. In like my real life, I'll watch like the first 30 seconds of the trailer just to catch the vibes. But yeah, I'm really excited. It has a good rating. Pretty sure it's a true story. I saw the genre said comedy drama. I'm happy to see a comedy. I really didn't know if it would be like one of the heavy gay movies, which I'm okay with too, but I'm feeling a little silly goofy right now, so cool. If you'd like to watch the uncut reaction, check out my Patreon, link will be below. For the Big Bad requests, the full-length movie reactions go in the Goddess tier opposed to the Slayer tier, so if you're interested in that, again, link will be below. If you're excited for me to get into movies in general, please give this a thumbs up. Comment below movies you'd like me to react to. I put it in my notes and hopefully I get to it. But yeah, I'm excited and let's get into it.
When the union's inspiration through the workers' blood shall run, there can be no power greater anywhere beneath, but the union makes us strong. Solidarity forever.
I like this cheery song vibe over, oh my god. I was gonna say I like the cheeriness over the heavy thing, but then that got a little too heavy.
I was proud and privileged to be a party to the greatest struggle on earth.
You see you on the march then?
Prime Minister today defended her position.
I can't change my
Alright.
style. It has to be a style of firm leader. One isn't here to be a softie. It's here to be a good, firm leader.
The helmeted policemen with their plastic shields were deployed.
Oh my god, Andrew Scott is in this? That just
Dad.
made me so excited. I just got chills from that. Check out my Strangers of Us reaction. I freaking love that movie. That's probably my favorite movie I watched this year. Pride. Saturday, June 30th, London. Okay. Oh, baby. I'm already having tears in my eyes for some reason.
Will you, mate? You don't really want to be too visible. Yeah, well, this is the best way. You need to throw yourself in. I've been dragging this thing on me on since Marble Arch. So where are their bucket? Where exactly have you been?
I want everyone to take a bucket and start rattling. This is for the miners.
Miners?
Only problem we've got that they haven't is Mary Whitehouse, and that can only be a matter of time. It's not been thought through, but it's a really good idea, isn't it?
I'd say.
What am I supposed to do with this?
Give it to the lesbians. They love a banner.
Oh, for God's sake. Right, look.
Disgusting.
Yes. You need a hand? Well, if it isn't Bromley. Gays and lesbians
support the miners.
Support the miners!
Collecting for...
Thanks, bitch.
It's just a couple of the lads from college, and one of them lives in Chislehurst, so you can't be too late either. I've got my key.
Well, just mind yourself on that last train. There's weirdos and all sorts on there.
Are we hitting up the gay bar?
Over here.
I've never met a lesbian before.
Really?
I live at home.
No shit. What are you, 10?
I'm 20.
You won't go spreading that around. Well, come on, you've collected as much as anyone.
Giving these poor sods the shit we usually get. Now, these mining communities are being bullied just like we are. Bullied by the police, by the tabloids, bullied by the government.
Do any of them need a hug?
No, what they need is cash.
The miners have always come to our aid, haven't they?
Why?
Today, with only a couple of buckets, we raised nearly 200 quid. Think what we could achieve if we really started trying.
I'm from Durham. I know those bastards kick the shit out of me every morning on my way to school.
Huh.
And every night on my way home.
Pausing to meet at least once a week.
LGSM, lesbians and gays support the miners.
It's not very catchy.
Come on, let's have a show of hands, shall we? Who's in?
Oh, come on, guys. Is that it?
We've actually been looking for things that we could do together as a couple.
Well, this is perfect. You can feed the miners and your relationship. Congratulations, all of you. You're the founder members of Lesbians and Gays Support the Miners.
Terrific.
Your hand in your pockets for the miners!
Lesbians and gays support the miners.
National Union of Mineworkers.
Oh, hello. I represent a group called Lesbian and Gay Support the Miners.
Click.
Hello?
Why don't you go out with them today?
Because I've got better things to do than run around with a bunch of kids.
What happened to Gay Lib, Jonathan?
I don't know. What did happen to it? Is that Bethan's boyfriend?
Jonathan is an actor.
Support the miners!
They'll call back. They will.
The guy with the glasses look really familiar.
They're busy. They don't want to take our money because we're puffs.
And a date.
Just hand the money over anonymously. I mean, we don't have to say we're gay, do we?
No, Brooke, and we are unapologetic about that.
They're never going to call us back.
Lesbians and gays support the miners.
So we are going to pick a mining town completely at random and just ring it. Is that the plan, is it, Mark?
Yeah, the town hall, the council.
Well, it's as easy as that.
Why not?
Somewhere north, industrial.
Give it to me.
Wales.
Of course. It's a big fucking coalfield.
That's the Brecon Beacons.
Do you know people getting?
No, I haven't been back there in 16 years.
Why not?
Well, let's just say there isn't always a welcome in the hillsides.
What's the worst that can happen?
Oh, hello. I represent a bunch of screaming homosexuals.
Hello? I see.
Yay.
Maybe we should try and look more obviously gay.
Achievable goals, please, Jeff.
Shut up, Tim.
How did you know I was
It's the same as in a nightclub. It's all in the eyes.
Guy Donovan from the Delisle Valley. This money you've raised, that's all from gays and lesbians.
Mostly.
Well, I'm not going to pretend I'm not surprised. You could see that. You're the first gays I've ever met in my life.
As far as you're aware.
That's true.
And you're the first miner I've ever met.
I want you to go back to your community and convey my thanks and the thanks of all the people of Delisle.
Yeah, of course we will. Have 5 minutes. Are you sure about this?
Dead sure.
Yeah, but for
It's so interesting how it was so unaccepted, but like places like this could exist.
What's he gonna do?
I remember in Fellow Travelers, they had that gay place that it was on the DL. I wonder if like this is DL, but it seems like there's a few gay clubs, or it seems. This is also Europe, where Fellow Travelers is America, so I don't know.
I'm gonna invite somebody onto the stage now who wants to talk to you. Well, he's a striking miner, and he has something he wants to say to you.
Give him a chance.
I've had a lot of new experiences. Speed in public, standing on a picket line, and now I'm in a gay bar.
If you don't like it, you can go home.
I do like it.
Yeah.
Beer's a bit expensive, mine. What I'd really like to say to you tonight is thank you. If you're one of the people that's put money in these buckets, then thank you. Because what you've given us is more than money, it's friendship. Well, that's the best feeling in the world. So thank you.
Oh, nice.
So you're the only girl?
That's right.
Wanna join?
I've worked a few tough crowds myself.
Sam, over here, please. That's something else we could use. What's that? An official photographer. Jesus, Mark.
True.
I could do it. I've got a camera.
Ooh.
Good one. I'd be happy to do it. All right, Bromley, for sure. Of course he's sure. Martin, come on.
Tell them you've run a whole canteen before. And don't look so bloody worried. It's not the first day of school.
Every other support group has been invited.
Every other support group was approved by the whole committee. I don't have a problem with what they are.
None of us do.
It's the men. You bring a load of gays into a working men's club, you get trouble. I'm sorry.
No other group has raised as much money.
Why don't you just invite them?
She's got a point.
They've raised the most money, so invite them. And who the bloody hell are you?
I was wondering that.
But Avina, she's like the head honcho. Absolutely terrifying.
Kids, mind the fish fingers. Gays and lesbians, we are trying to fit in here, Sian.
They didn't want me on the canteen. They wanted me on the committee.
Don't start stirring it all up, inviting a load of gays and lesbians.
You know, I had you down as many things, but prejudice was never one of them.
I'm a realist. I know what small towns are like, Sian.
The committee decided.
Well, I hope you and your bloody committee can guarantee their safety, Sian. I do.
All aboard the Deviants bus. No community singing. And absolutely no back-chatting the driver.
No community singing.
Someone better roll me a little spliffette.
Right, what Bromley told his mum and dad.
That's no big deal.
Come on.
I said that I was doing so well at college, they were sending me on a residential course.
Doing what?
Shoe pastry.
Okay, just saying, every 30 minutes my camera shuts off and I have to like reset. So I just took that time to get a little bit more educated because I am not a history buff and I just didn't want to talk about and kill the vibe during the reaction. I literally was thinking, not the whole time, like I understood as it went on, but going into it, I thought it meant like minors, like young people, like helping maybe like gay youth, but it just like they're coal miners. But I kind of looked into it and I believe miners are child labor. I think that's happening right now. I don't know why they're being forced. I just wish I did know more of the history of what they're like fighting for, because like this whole coal mining strike thing is as a whole. I saw that they work long hours, bad conditions, and I saw the child labor thing. But I don't understand or know why like those people put themselves in that position to be coal miners to begin with, or were they forced to do this? Joe, I wish you can tell me things right now. But yeah, I'm loving this so far. I have really good vibes and I'm really enjoying this. I just hope I continue to understand. Like I know what's going on, but I just don't know what was going on, if that makes sense. Also, someone said in my Strangers of Us reaction that they didn't like Andrew Scott, which can't relate, but I just wonder if anyone knows why. Does he have some type of weird, if there's a known thing that maybe he's disliked about? I kind of think it was that random comments personal opinion, because like what's wrong with Andrew Scott? Anyways, let's get into it. Back into it.
Bit late in the day for that, isn't it?
It's the fourth one I've done. Fast as I put them up, they pull them down.
They're breaking the rules.
You can't possibly say that every woman is a lesbian.
Why not?
Because they're not. My mum's not a lesbian.
How do you know?
The say is you can't make grand, sweeping generalisations. It's not acceptable.
True, because they're just gonna hate you on that. I mean, we're just kidding. Country music. So annoying. I think the most surprising thing I think has nothing really to do with gay people, and that's the part that I'm like, oh wow, so this group of gays are fighting for just coal miners in general.
Hang on a minute.
Are we here?
We're here.
Right there.
Okay, so this is where Martin and Cheyenne live. This is where she's working.
I guess we're just...
I think I'm starting to freak out slightly.
It's okay, Jonathan.
Die! Your gays have arrived!
Queen. Aw, she's cute.
Good to see you again. My wife, Margaret. This is Gail. This is Sian, who wrote to you. This is Avina, who chairs the welfare committee. This is Gwen, and this is Kurt Bauer,
Gwen.
club secretary.
We stan Gwen.
I'm going to officiate you.
Thank you very much for having us.
Now, I'm hoping you can clear something up for me about lesbians.
Not now, Gwen.
It's something I was told in the covered market.
Let
Now,
me get
obviously-
settled in first, shall we?
No, let's just ask. We better know what she has to say.
Go up on stage and say a few words.
Just so we know who you are, like.
I'll tell the band to shut up and we'll push you on.
Ugh, they're not gonna like them stopping the music. Well, we're here and we're queer.
They also feel like appointing themselves leader.
Mark, it's all you, babe. Oh my god, I'm dreading this. In the best way. I just know everyone's gonna look at them.
Welcome their spokesman onto the stage. Thank you.
So yeah, I like that it's not gays supporting something gay. I mean, that sounds wrong. I like that it's just a gay support group supporting beyond just the LGBTQ plus IA plus.
Actually, Di Donovan made a speech at our local pub. He's a pretty tough act to follow, so maybe now is the moment for my musical tribute to Judy Garland.
Woo.
We raised this money because we want to help you.
Yeah.
That's it. We'll keep on trying to help you for as long as you want us to, because we've been through some of the same things you've been through.
And more.
Listen, if 1 in 5 people is gay, then 1 in 5 minors must be too, right? So that's at least a fifth of you who's pleased to see us. Thank you. Thank you for inviting us here.
Yeah. Damn, I thought a little bit more clapping. I'm happy those girls clapped. I wasn't sure about them. Other than Gwen. Oh.
There we are. I'm not talking about running away. I'm talking about making a dignified exit.
Can't just waltz into a town like this and expect them not to
slit our throats.
Just be cautious.
I don't know about anybody else, but I don't have to travel to Wales to get my head kicked in.
No one wants to go, should go. But I came here to help. I'm a member of LGSM and I'm going to do what I set out to do. Me too.
Yeah.
And me.
And me.
Sabrina Fair, listen where thou art sitting under the
Beautiful. Oh, I need this nature vibe. Oh my god, beautiful.
People don't talk to each other. That's why I've never understood what's the point of supporting gay rights, but nobody else's rights, you know?
Two hands. That's what the labour movement means. Should mean. You support me, I support you.
There they go.
They're bringing them in from London, from Bristol, all over.
They're pulling the lads in for anything now.
Where's your humanity? We're citizens of this country, mind. Citizens.
They can't do that.
It's totally illegal. A police officer has the right to stop you if, and that's the important word here, if he has reasonable grounds to believe a crime is going to be committed.
And if he does?
Then he must formally charge you within 24 hours of that arrest. Concrete evidence that can stand up in court.
Lavina, tell Martin to mind the kids.
Where you going?
The police station.
You need evidence to stand up in a court of law. They need concrete evidence. Even for longer than 24 hours with no proof. I will not be leaving this desk until you do.
Thank you, girly.
So, chop chop.
Well, is there a change of atmosphere? If you know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean, Lino. If it wasn't for those people over there, you lot would still be in the nick.
What?
He's right.
You make me sick.
That's enough.
Physically sick.
Gays.
From London, they were the ones, Carl. They got you out.
I thought Sian got us out.
They told her what to say.
What I was told about lesbians really did shock me.
Please tell us.
Children, you're all vegetarians. Actually, Zoe and I are both vegans.
Because they're not meat eaters?
You
Is that what
live
it
together,
is?
like, you know, husband and wife.
Like meat eater? Stop.
From here on in, the hosting committee's going to bloody well start hosting.
I'm sorry, not me. I'm concerned about AIDS.
Oh, you're an idiot.
Now, how are you going to get AIDS from a couple of sleeping bags in your
Exactly.
extension? I don't know. They're all in there getting along perfectly well.
Yeah.
Oh, easy.
Turn it up.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
I'm just talking to Kev about something.
Get out there and find a gay or a lesbian right now.
I've shaken their hands. I bought them a pint, see? Oh, you might give them the wrong impression.
Oh, right. Because you're so bloody irresistible, is that it, Carl Evans? I've seen you dancing around my backyard with no clothes on since you were this high. Now move yourself. And you.
Oh, I can't wait to see them. Chameleon.
Why don't we show them what they're missing?
Dancing Queen. Get it. Love her. I hope no one's gonna ruin this. Thank you, Jonathan.
What did he say to you, eh?
Don't worry.
Everyone had a good time.
What the hell was that about?
He's going to give him dance lessons.
Are you joking? You stop prancing about like that.
If you're going to spend the rest of your life standing at the bar wishing you could speak to Debbie Thomas, I'm going to be a woman magnet.
True.
I don't know why you're so het up. They're going in the morning.
Well, this strike matters to you two, does it?
Of course it does.
What do you think people will say when they hear about this? We've been backed up by perverts. Your father would never have stood for it.
Because this is Joe, and he's going to be sleeping in our house.
Nice to meet you.
That's Martin.
Full Barry White Martin, he knows you're heterosexual.
So straight. A new day.
This is fine.
I want to like stay here.
No, just here, please. Just leave it alone. It was the best experience of my entire life.
Making pastry.
A lot of time is passing. Oh.
Support the miners.
Disgusting.
Very happy Christmas to you too.
It is a deadly disease and there is no known cure.
AIDS. Anally injected death sentence.
Will you switch that off, please, Tony?
But it's spreading.
Like, women can get it too.
Take a message.
I just wanted to thank him for his beautiful card. Homemade too. My husband was particularly impressed with it. Is that a Welsh accent I can hear?
Oh, I haven't been home in a long time, so.
I love his voice. I kind of wish that he went with them. Well, I think he had to like work, right?
The strike entered its 42nd week, calling it an attempt by Mrs. Thatcher to starve the miners back to work.
Bloody hell, it's break toe.
Jesus.
Okay, so we're back. We're back and not looking better than ever.
Let's get the stuff unloaded and shared out as fast as possible.
Oh, he's here this time.
Tell him about the bus.
Our bus is broken down.
And our gas has been cut off. We're having baths next door.
I lost my younger brother to that pit, 36 years old. But without it, these villages are nothing to finished.
We've let you down. We haven't collected enough. We haven't raised enough awareness. We know that. You have to attack, to push forward. When we get back to London, and you have my word on this, we are gonna...
What?
We're gonna do something so spectacular, so effective that the National Coal Board apes will come crawling on their hands and knees. Victory to the miners!
In the beauty of the day.
Her voice is beautiful. I was just about to say that was beautiful.
What are you talking about? Oh, you're bloody queen. There's normal people who want to drink in here as well, you know? You listen to me.
Normal.
Come on, man. You so much as lay one finger on anyone inside that hall, I'll break your bloody arms and legs for you.
Bent bastards!
Get bent.
I'm Gary. I won't let it dance.
Oh, okay. Welcome, Gary.
An event, something bigger than we've ever tried before. We need to keep them up, Mike. Because the minute they start to feel like a lost cause.
I love the sharing the cigarette.
I'm in Wales, and I don't have to pretend to be something that I'm not.
That's right. What I don't understand is why you never came back before.
My mother,
Where is his mom?
she couldn't accept me. She hasn't said one word to me in 16 years.
We have been force-fed an agenda that has represented homosexuals first as victims, now as heroes.
Margaret Donovan could be reported. All those people in her house.
Why don't you come over to Dice? I think if you met one or two of them...
Have you seen this, Cliff?
You're a respected woman, Murray. You could set an example.
I don't know what she's thinking. Because she was just really evil 5 seconds ago, but now she seems like we could get her on our side. I don't know.
Hello? I'm in a phone box. I'll have to be quick. I got a story for your news desk.
Okay, they're going back to London. I really hope that it's not a bad story. I don't know. Oh no, he's visiting his parents or his mom. Don't know if the dad's alive.
Mom.
See ya.
Suspended.
What's going on?
Perverts support the pits. A gaggle of gays and lesbians has come out in favor of the miners' strike. But now we have the final and compelling evidence that they are finished.
Does anyone else hear the bottom of the barrel being scraped? From where I'm sitting, the noise is pretty deafening.
Unbelievable.
Who did this?
It'll have to go to a vote, but I'm warning you, we can do without... They've already got their wives supporting them, and now this. Gays. The whole country laughing at us. It's about dignity. It'll have to go to a vote.
We're calling an emergency meeting, a vote. Dad is speaking up for us, of course, but it's done a lot of damage.
Right.
I mean, what example is it for kiddies to have gays and lesbians roaming around?
It's unnatural.
Do you remember that, ladies? Respect, generosity. Find out who sold that story. Believe me, they'll know what it feels like to be ashamed.
What the hell are we doing? They would never have known we were here if it wasn't for this article.
So?
So they would never have found us. This is our chance to do something spectacular. We could never drum up this kind of publicity in a million years. When somebody calls you a name, you take it and you own it.
I mean, I wouldn't own the name pervert, but...
That's the number for Gay's switchboard. You never know. One of them might need it one day.
Any problems? We can be reached at the bookshop.
We want people to come together to show their support.
And why should gay people like me support the miners?
Because miners dig for coal, which produces power, which allows gay people like you to dance to Bananarama until 3 o'clock in the morning. Next question. Yes, you, the cute one.
I've never met a pop star.
Push the T-shirts and the badges as hard as you can. This is a fundraiser.
Is he in charge?
He's the official photographer.
You go, Joe.
We don't want it to be all churchy, do you know what I mean?
It's a christening.
Meeting's tomorrow afternoon, 3 o'clock sharp.
She's gonna see what's inside the book.
The event is open to everyone, gay or straight, and will be a real festive occasion through which we can express our solidarity with the mining communities.
The first ever Pets and Perverts Benefit Ball!
As a matter of fact, we're not gay either. Oh. We're minors.
We love to see it.
You gonna take my picture then?
He's cute. I know, like, we're doing important things, but I would like a little romance part.
Can you see what we've done here? By coming together, all of us,
Made the biggest event.
we've made history.
Yes, miners.
And it's old. It's very old, maybe 100 years. And
Looks
it's
like I
this.
might be getting my romance.
You've won our badge.
Yes,
Call, not
Joe.
You have my word on this.
That's a sexy kiss.
You ladies aren't going to let me down.
What? We want to see everything, don't we?
It's been me right round, baby, right round like
Sorry, ladies, this is a men-only event.
Oh, don't be daft. Love will come all the way from Poway.
Ooh, ball and chain.
Oh my god. Oh, this is insane. How are you? Still changing the world?
One day at a time.
I haven't been home in 4 days. Haven't you? I'm on a farewell tour. Where you going? You are a beautiful man, Mark. Please take care of yourself. Okay? Please. Come on. Please take care.
I always thought sex was for the men, really. Anyway, we just put up with it, don't we? Keep them quiet. Okay.
Ooh, okay. Steph has been chalked by Gal.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. They definitely saw it was in the book. What's wrong with Mark?
Right, that's it, we're off.
What about Bromley?
It's too late, you've got a meeting to get to.
I'm sorry, but Mark's right. If we're going to get there by 3...
He's blown it, come on, let's go.
Like, this isn't his choice. Came such a long way.
Plans change, Cliff. It's not my fault.
They must be on their way.
Okay.
I can't speak in front of all these people, Cliff.
I couldn't either. Public speaking, not my thing.
I know you think you know what you want, Joe, but you're so young.
Okay, I was scared.
What the law's for.
Like, at least they're not, like, kicking him out. Not that this is okay, but I didn't know, like, what the vibe was gonna be. Like, she's, civil-ish.
It's such a terrible life, Joe. It's lonely. Is that what you want?
So now Cliff will speak on behalf of the LGSM. The floor's yours, Cliff.
You got it, Cliff.
2 hours to spare. Gwen, look after the gays.
It's over? Oh, because they moved it up so they think they have 2 hours to spare. But it was 12 p.m.
He told us 3
They
o'clock.
changed it.
We had to change it.
It's invalid. This whole decision is invalid.
What they're really doing is pushing their own agenda. Gay rights.
What?
They haven't even said gay rights.
Permanent.
An official letter will be sent.
Courtesy of those people and their agenda. No, suppose you opened your mouth, did you? Didn't want to rock the boat, is that it?
There's bloody thousands here.
I'll tell you something. If you think this is what my brother would have wanted, you're wrong.
We came to help you win, and if we're not helping, we have to go. I don't accept it, Gethin. I don't! They can't stop me from collecting money, how can they?
Don't be crazy, Gethin.
Get.
What now? It's over, mate. Were you not paying attention? We lost. And I don't know about you, but I'm pissing off.
Where?
Anywhere. Do you think that just for once you could stop following me around like a fucking spaniel and let me have a life of my own?
What the heck?
Yeah, I think I could manage that, yeah.
Good. Piss off, all of you. Leave me alone.
I believe he's acting like that because I'm assuming he was tested positive.
People dying every day. That's what you should be thinking about. Not the bloody
There's
miners.
more to life.
Asshole.
Asshole. It's all of it.
Excuse me, I only want to talk to you.
Who is that? Joe's parents? That was just Steph. It's clear that she's a lesbian.
Is Joe there, please?
No, I'm afraid he's out.
Can you tell him that his friend Gethin's in hospital? It's very important. He's in St. Thomas's Hospital, been beaten up.
No.
Yes, of course I'll tell him.
And will you tell him that Steph called round to see how he was?
Who was that?
Tina, she wants a lift in the morning. You're back at the job centre tomorrow, don't forget.
Someone was beat up.
I should have said more. I could have spoken better.
If you're gonna cut it straight.
I'm gay.
I know. I've known for a little while now, Cliff.
Since the gays arrived.
Since about 1968.
So sad he had to live his whole life. Not whole life, but...
What's that?
It's the new van.
What the hell is this?
New van, courtesy of our gay friends down in London.
I'm not getting in that.
Then you'll have to stay here. Then you get lads, quick now.
Britain's longest-running national strike is over. Amongst scenes of bitterness and anger, NUM delegates voted narrowly for an organised return to work on Tuesday.
Tomorrow, most of Britain's coal miners will return to work. Financial and social will be...
Oh my god, we haven't been to the hospital. You made it so far, Mark. No.
Mark, where are you going?
I'm leaving. What are you going to do now? Stay here. And do what? Have some pride. Because life is short, okay?
What should I tell the others?
Nothing.
What about Gethin? Is he okay?
Gethin.
The last I heard, he was back on the ward.
I don't like melted fruit.
It'd be so nice if she takes in Joe.
He's HIV positive, Sean.
Jonathan is.
He's not supposed to smoke. And he needs to eat properly. Hello. This is my mum.
Come in. Nobody knows what's keeping me alive. I think it's the grass.
Maybe.
What are you going to do now?
Make you some soup. Drive back to Wales.
No, I mean, with your life.
I'm a wife and mother, love. My life goes back to normal now.
Well, it shouldn't. You've a first-class mind. You should do something. Go to college. Don't waste it, Sean. There are young people dying every day now. Don't you dare waste it.
Shit.
What the hell is this? And where have you been?
Hello, you must be Joe's mum. I'm Shan.
Will you please remove your van from my property?
I hope you appreciate him, because there's a whole village back in Wales who thinks he's a hero.
Joe?
Mum, he's done this on purpose.
It's all right. I'm leaving. I hope one day we can be friends again, Mum.
Why, you got something to say to your sister?
I've got something to say to you, Jason. You're a dick. And Tina, that tight perm doesn't suit you. It never has. I'm sorry.
Joe. Joe!
Alright. Cheers. I'm glad you came back, Bromley.
I'm glad I came back too.
If we were normal, this is when we'd kiss.
Okay, so 5 years from the beginning, so he's like 25. Jonathan's okay.
Attention! We have reason to believe that there are known homosexualists and a confirmed lesbo inside these premises.
This is a joke.
Aha!
Oh god,
Now that
it's
you
not.
have made yourselves known to me, I have a question for the
Oh,
notorious Accrington sodomite. Sir.
Will you please put that down? We have a very good relationship with our neighbours.
Mike! Mike! I behaved like a prick before. Do you forgive me?
Just get up here and saw something, will you?
No politics.
What?
Mark's over with the steward now.
No politics.
No slogans.
We're a Mardi Gras, apparently. And that this year, the tone should be celebratory. If you insist on marching with your banner, you'll have to march at the back with the fringe group. But now it's time for a party.
Bollocks. What we're going to complete and utter bollocks.
We're going to march.
Yes, but with banners or without.
This is a fucking demonstration.
That's why we've decided to lead the fringe groups. The back.
Why would you be leading it?
I'm not getting rid of the banner.
There's got to be some kind of compromise. Why? Because that's the way you get things done.
Listen to me. Whether we march with banners or without, the important thing is that we march together, all of us. That's what this whole thing has been about since us united.
Bloody hell.
Where are my lesbians? Where are my lesbians? These are all cucumber, no butter, stalk SB everyone.
There's too many of you. What? You'll have to go to the front. You'll have to lead.
See me too many.
I think he means them.
The Philly, West Glamorgan, East Glamorgan, Flying Grassland, Mountain Ashlot.
Gays and lesbians descending on you like that.
Why on earth would we have found that weird?
Rockwell, Harvey.
Left way, guys, we're the front. Come on, guys, we're the front. Left way.
Not worried about being too visible this time. Shut up and march.
There's power in blood, spikes, brothers and our sisters.
Whoa.
Many far off land, union.
Wow.
But who defend the workers who cannot speak? Defending our rights, down with the black brothers and our sisters. Together we will stand in a union.
I need a second. Joe Lancaster. Thank you so much for that request. I'm really not a crier, though I became way more emotional as I got older. I'm just like very overwhelmed. That was so good. I loved it so much. I really like the fact that it was the LGBT, specifically the gay and lesbian, supporting another cause, especially that for the most part was so against them. Oh god. It was very interesting to see a gay community going hard for something other than so specifically gay, if that makes sense. I like that representation, especially for me personally. I don't exactly feel very accepted in the community. I have a very conflicting relationship in general. It was just really nice to see just the beginning of it, and I feel like it's gone in a kind of selfish direction in ways. This is very touchy, so it's just nice to see like the pureness of the beginning, where I feel it's getting a little chaotic these days. Even right now, I feel like I have to watch what I have to say, and I don't really like that. I just wish we could be all free to say everything. Thank you so much for requesting this movie. I'm excited to see future requests. I think you said you might stick around, but thank you so much, Joe. I really loved it. Me not fully understanding the UK history. I understand, like, at school that I learned that, yeah, poor Mark though. He was an amazing person, as he really kind of was the start to put that together at such a young age too. And is Jonathan still alive? He's still alive. Jonathan Blake is a British gay rights activist, former member of the Lesbian and Gays Support the Minors. He was one of the first people diagnosed with HIV in the United Kingdom and is one of the country's oldest surviving people with the illness. He's 74, and now like there's obviously the medication, so he really should be okay, I believe. Like, he just has to take medication every day, which is amazing that he's able to do that and prolong his life. If you like this video and you're excited for me to react to more movies, please give this a thumbs up. Comment below what movies you'd like to react to again. If you'd like to see the uncut reaction, it's on my Goddess tier. If you'd like to request a movie for me to react to, that is the Big Bad tier. So I will see you on the next one. Thank you so much, Joe, and yeah.